See, the homeschooling is followed by many people, especially in US.
Yeah.
But the environment and the condition which they are doing have their own reasons. Basically, because in Asia, we can send our children in a bus and we can pick up when they come back home. In US, the parents have to go and pick up and drop.
Same.
And school district is where they make their children to join. But the parents work in a office which is slightly away.
Oh,
Because
dear.
children are not supposed to travel from one periphery of a school to some other place.
Okay.
They are supposed to opt only the neighboring schools. That's the rule. So
Yeah.
what do? The parents shift the home close to the school. But parents to pick up and drop, they have to travel along. But distance is not a big issue in America. And permission
Yeah.
for parents to go and pick up children, you don't have to ask your boss.
Okay, that's allowed.
It's always allowed.
Mhm.
And nobody can question you, why did you go without permission? Why did you leave the work in between? Nobody can question it. Because that's a crime. If you ask, the first priority is children for education there.
Yeah.
But then parents started thinking, in this era when I get everything on computer, why should I send my children? And 2 times I go and pick up and drop, and that's another headache. And parents themselves are working at home. Why not children also can be at home, so that the fees is also huge sometimes. So you don't have to pay
Yeah.
that. But they do lot of extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
There are a lot of every weekend Americans travel.
Mhm.
Friday they travel, Monday they come back.
Yeah.
Friday afternoon they skip office, Monday afternoon only they will come back.
Mhm.
Everybody is like that. Because Saturday, Sunday they enjoy. So what do? They join people together. Oh, homeschooling somebody is doing, Aisha is doing, somebody else is also doing. They mix together, share their experience. So the
Okay.
socializing happens in such places. Though America is not that socializing country, they don't mix so many with the families to families. But within the group of people, they socialize very well.
Mhm.
Got it? So it is essential. There are a lot of beautiful documentaries to show deschooling, unschooling. So many terms you can look at documentaries. They explain what is the role of a mentor, what is the role of a counseling person, what is the role of agents who support this to mix people together, and so many things you can see. And
Yeah.
that is a well-established system. Okay. So what is essential for probably people at least once in 3 months or once in 6 months or once in a year, at least some 10 days. Attend a camp where in which you can share knowledge, you can discuss things, you can check yourself. All that is essential. Exam writing, passing is not a big job. Many of my friends who are in US also into homeschooling.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
but what do? Is they also do a lot of music instruments learning, dancing, clay modeling, crafting. Everything is part of their life. I suggest to look at documentaries and create notes out of it and create a blog by herself.
okay, very good.
See, many related topics. When you see, you decide half an hour. You are very focused in a documentary. You write at least 2-3 pages out of it.
Yeah, she make a lot of notes.
Yeah, and also you can take a screen grab of that and then put some pictures there. Create your own blog so that even every book what you read, don't write the matter of fact, but write your reflections on those books. It's like a critic. You are trying to see your views on that. It's like a review of the book. So you have the habit of writing, and see, when I travel, I write a travelogue. But travelogue need not be a big travelogue. I may write a poem out of it, and that becomes a travelogue for me. Right? So unless I create a blog out of it and then put it there, and translate. One of the best method, don't tell I don't know how to read Hindi, I don't know how to read. Aisha should use this as a dual opportunity for you to master two languages also parallelly. So what you can do is, after writing, you use the Google translator to translate it into both languages, and then get it corrected by your parents. So the advantage is you are learning many languages. Got it? So when you translate, it doesn't become perfect. Then that small corrections when you do, you are typing it also. So you need not write it. You are learning the script by typing. Got it? So you create a parallel blog. Whatever you do in 3 different languages. Definitely Hindi will help you a lot. And Devanagari, once you know, you can read many scripts. Got it? And that you don't do it for just for fun. Whatever subject you are reading, you are doing it. So your ability to communicate in different languages will give you a lot of strength tomorrow. Got it? The conceptually also you will become better when you translate, because you have to look for the meaning. And when you look for the meaning, you go into depth. Got it?
Very good. We'll look into that. And any courses we could do in this astrophysics line?
I suggest not one. Go to edX and Coursera. There are introductory.
Yeah, I put her to some introductory courses in Coursera, but she feel like it's very basic. She get bored.
Yeah, but then you take a technical term there, whichever is of your choice. Look at a specialized program on that. There are multiple levels there. Okay, suppose now we were discussing about radiation. You look at radiation. When we are talking about wave frequency, look at wave, dark matter. You read dark matter. There are so many things on dark matter. You also talked about quantum. You look at quantum physics, basics in quantum physics. All the questions what you asked is good enough for you to search many courses. Just know what you asked. From that question, you can get probably some 10-12 courses. Okay. But document all of them. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are asking, whatever. Now I explained so much. You must be able to write down and then make a document. Oh, this is the answer which I got. That is what is essential. Writing is very essential. If you are coming to India, probably one of the best place where you can go around could be science museums.
Yeah.
You have to spend a lot of time there, because each one explains a lot of things. See, for example, the gravity or maybe the air pressure. You go to any museum, they have a lot of equipments which are good for experimenting and then seeing. Anywhere in the globe, whenever you go, best thing. I remember I was taking even BTech students to the science museums in Hyderabad to explain to them. Most of them don't even experiment. They don't even know. They don't understand. Right. Yesterday, almost this time we had a discussion on conducting camps for making children to learn how to make a rocket, how to make a satellite, how to make cameras, terrestrial camera, taking pictures and all that, right?
Yeah.
So today we have even drone which can take pictures and then understand from the picture how do you measure things, how do you get a 3-dimensional pictures. All this can be done with a little bit of theoretical knowledge plus little bit of activity. So how much basic knowledge you have, based on that only the experimental things can be done. Got it? And there are a lot of science experiments you can do at home also. Only when you do it, you understand. Got it? It is easy to tell. If you don't do it, you don't feel it. So it's essential for you to work on that and then create yourself That is what is exactly required to feel. See, for example, you take a tumbler of water, put a white light, and put a target there. The light slit will give you a round picture which is white. If the white light, LED light, it will give you a white light. But inside water you start pollutions. Some dirt you put. Then you can see the color changes slowly to blue, then after some time red. This is how you see refraction. And this explains why your mid sun, when you look at it, it is a white light. But evening it looks bluish. But when it is too far in the evening and early morning, it is reddish. That is because it crosses atmosphere for longer time. Okay, all this can be seen by great professors who are explaining. Love for Physics, there is a beautiful series of lectures by Walter. They're all on YouTube. But then he will show you the experiments, but don't stop it there. You do yourself. Got it? That is what is to be done. And you make your own videos and then post it, and people or look at who are doing it. See, most of the people, those who don't have science background, when they do, you speak. That's why I don't even recommend, like blah 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 speakers, unless you have content and strong logic behind it. Right? So what happens is your camp just becomes drawing and then speaking. Creativity is not speaking ability. I don't permit people to say that, oh, I am a good public speaker. The public speaking comes only when you have a content inside you. Public speaking is not language. Public speaking is not putting it into a rhythm without a grammar mistake. You can speak about different subjects for which you need to have thorough knowledge. For that, you need to prepare. And that preparation is not there. Somebody write a script you can by heart and then speak. Or maybe some topic you can speak. You must expand that to many topics. Your own experience, you can see things, I can understand things. So that will come only when you listen to so many people. Otherwise, what happens is somebody told the other day, a girl of 10th class, she finished reading 5,000 books. What are those books? They are all some fictions or maybe 10 pages, 20 pages which are available on the roadside. You ask some basic questions, they don't even understand. So maybe from periphery you have to go deeper. That's why I suggest you to look at documentary, serious programs on physics, mathematics, do some coursework, write notes, so that any day you can explain it. Got it? That is what is essential. So don't blow up your ability as a speaker and say, oh, I am a great speaker. Then you will not learn further. That is what I have seen during the camp. So many great speakers, they were asked to speak on the stage. But if I ask one question, just this side or that side of the topic, finished. They don't know. So why I am saying this, most of the camps are like that. So you will waste time and then you see, oh, nothing much is gained. It is only show, but not learning. So I don't think a dance competition or dance camp can be conducted without dancers learning dance for so many years. So you need to equip yourself, for which a boot camp can be better. So look for some boot camps, but I don't think in many such boot camps are around. But look at a very specific topic, probably exhibition, going to science museums are one best thing which you can do. Or digital, you can see different experiments conducting by different people. All that. Scientist means any research when you do it, you could look at data analysis. So on the ground also you can do many things in space or maybe related to anything. Probably after all your grade 12 SAT examination, go to America, or maybe opt for Canada, which is a good place for you can get a PR easily, or if you can afford a lot of money, America is best. Right. So aim for such universities like Ivy League universities like MIT and such places. Many research institutes are there in Germany, Russia. Russia is very strong, but today we don't know. Political situations don't permit you. Otherwise, I'm sure America gives lot of that. Also, you should decide whether you are astronomy, astrophysics, aeronautics. These are all different areas, or maybe space related to data analysis.
So she said cosmology and astrophysics.
Yeah.
Let me ask some questions.
Now we have beautiful centers like, you should read about. We have one of the greatest scientists of cosmology and astrophysics in India, in Pune. We have got a center for astrophysics. Narlekar. Narlekar is a great author. He is an Indian. Basant Narlekar. I attended his classes and all as a scientist. He is a great writer, Basant Narlekar. You read about such. What you should do is, I love cinema. Then immediately I will ask who is the director, who is the author, who is the lyrics by whom, who is the singer, who is the music director, who is the art director. So similarly, when you say some subject, I will ask Aisha, who are all the people whom you know in the field. So when you look at documentary, you get lot of names. So create a directory of names of people and look at their details about life, what they studied, where they studied, which institute they studied. That's how you know, oh, that institute is great. Then aspire for going there. Got it? This is how you progress slowly. Don't leave any information when you hear just as a word. That word is a great information on which you will have to hunt for more information. See, when you look at love for physics, immediately you know he teaches in MIT. Then look at which department in MIT. So keep looking at such additional information, keep adding your knowledge, branch out to different places. That should become from your first reading. The next reading you should take you to the higher level, next higher level. So make branches ready, prepare lot of notes, and then like a tree it should grow. So many branches will go. Draw a tree. Cosmology I want to draw. So one branch could be names of scientists. Another could be names of institutes. Another could be names of different subjects. Draw it and keep it beautifully. Are you visualizing what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you should do.